I've been testing out a new camera bag that I've been sent by the awesome folks at PGYTECH. Now, I'm very picky when it comes to camera bags, as I require a very specific set of tools, something that I can easily put in all of my insane amount of equipment, and it has to be laid out in a certain way that's easy for me to carry. So the question is, can the OneMo Sling 11 litre do the job? This might just be the bag for me, but it also just might be the bag for you. So we're going to take a look at what's in my bag this summer. Let's jump right in. So this 11 litre version actually fits a whole lot more than I expected. There's an expandable bit here that gives you an extra 2.5 litres when you need it, just by unzipping this section here. The layout is quite smart. You get adjustable dividers inside, a separate padded slot for a 14-inch laptop, but I haven't got one of those, so I can actually fit my 12-inch iPad Pro in there. I'd prefer it if it didn't stick out the top, but this is where that extra space compartment comes in handy. There's also an easy access pouch on top here for passports, batteries, or whatever you want. One great feature in the battery pouch inside the bag is that the battery slots are color coded, so you can tell which ones are charged, which for some people actually is quite useful. It's got a nice weather resistant material. There's also a hidden AirTag slot inside this bag somewhere. And with all of these features, it definitely feels well thought out. You can also hook a tripod to these handy little straps at the bottom. The straps have a very simple hook system, which just hook onto these little fabric hooks, which I personally find very easy. Plus, there's a handy handle on the back. So what can you fit in this bag? Well, I've seen so many photography bag reviews over the years in my quest for the perfect bag, and I'm getting tired of watching photographers put large cameras and large lenses inside bags just to prove how roomy they are. So to show you just how big this bag is on storage, I just wanted to do something a little different by fitting in this red vintage telephone, which, as you can see, actually goes in very snug. But if camera gear is your thing, you can see that you can easily fit in a mirrorless camera with a 28 to 75mm lens, as well as a 17 to 28mm lens. So whether it's telephones or camera gear, there's more than enough room. However, you know me, I'm all about having a lightweight setup once I fit in these dividers as best I can. Then I can simply pop in my Ricoh GR3 and GR3X. The 28mm GR3 is my go-to for wide scenes, architecture style shots, and environmental storytelling. The GR3X is my 40mm choice when I want a bit more reach and cleaner compositions. I carry two lens adapters for both cameras, the GA1 on the GR3 and the GA2 on the GR3X. And on each, I frequently use a 1/4 Pro mist filter. Those 49mm filters do a lot. They protect the lens from dust and grit, soften highlights, and they also add atmosphere to night shots, especially helpful in city scenes with glowing windows or street lights. If you know me by now, you'll know that I've got a disability in my arms. So to be able to hold the camera, I have to use a mini tripod, which I thread into the bottom of the cameras. It used to be a selfie stick, but this little tripod makes me look slightly less ridiculous than the selfie stick did. And on the plus side, it's actually more solid. Another feature of this bag for me is that the top is nice and padded, so I can use it as a makeshift table where I can easily screw in the mini tripod into the camera thread on the go. So what else is in my bag? I've also got 6 batteries for both of my cameras. I've also got a bunch of AAA batteries because I have to use this wired shutter release cable, which simply attaches to the camera's USB-C slot. It allows me to take photos without needing to press the shutter button, which is another thing that I just cannot do. I know it sucks, right? This little shutter release thing is cheap and it breaks easily, so I always carry a backup. No wireless option for the GR3 or the GR3X, which would make my life a whole lot easier. Being the cynical person that I am, I'd be surprised if the up-and-coming Ricoh GR4 has a wireless shutter release capability. But if anybody knows anything different, or if someone from Ricoh happens to be watching this, I'd love to be proven wrong, so let me know in the comments if you know anything. I'm still using the DJI Osmo Action 4 as my POV camera. It records all of the POV footage that you see in my videos. It's 4K, rugged and reliable, and with this handy battery charger, I can carry 3 batteries with me and get through them depending upon how much I'm filming. Plus, I get to use this glorious fashion accessory to wear. It's a cheap magnetic neck mount that connects to the Osmo's magnet system. Nothing fancy, but it works. I know that there's an Action 5, but when it comes to upgrades of any gear, I'm just not into upgrading with every iteration. I'll only upgrade if there's a bump to the sensor or some technology that's gonna make a world of difference, such as focus or something that can fly next to me and keep me company whilst filming. Let me know in the comments if you think the same when it comes to upgrading your gear. And if you're enjoying this kind of no-nonsense, occasionally ridiculous camera content, you might just like what I'm doing over on Patreon. I share monthly image breakdowns, cheat sheets, bonus presets, challenges, and other weird and wonderful bits for people who just want to go deeper. There's a link below if you fancy taking a look. No pressure. Also, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you very much. Some other stuff in my bag is usual. A mixture of wet and dry wipes for my camera and lenses and any other equipment. As a photographer, it's illegal to go out with just one memory card, so I always take a selection of them, and this little pouch fits them nicely. As I've said previously, music's pretty much my life, just like photography, so I never go anywhere without my Sony earphones. This pouch in the front has so much room as well. It's great for a water bottle, and it has so much extra room that it fits my neck holder and my energy bars for when I'm on the go. I also use the Osmo Pocket 3 for all of the B-roll that you see in this video. Now, unfortunately, my modelling days are well and truly over. But it doesn't mean I can't walk through sheep shit to show you how this bag looks and feels. Without gear inside, it weighs just over a kilogram, and with all of my gear inside, it doesn't feel too heavy. It's definitely manageable. The padded strap feels nice on the shoulder, and the little zip hooks are fantastic for my small, stiff fingers that don't have much dexterity. Overall, there's more than enough room for large and small camera gear that you might want to throw in this bag. So that's what's inside my new OneMo Sling camera bag for summer 2025. If you're thinking about buying one, I've put a link to a 10% discount that you can use down below. Also, if you want to purchase anything that I've mentioned here, it's all listed down below in the description as well. But now it's your turn. What do you think of this bag, and what's in your current setup? We'd all love to know, so please let us know down below. Remember, your camera bag isn't just for gear, it's for whatever gets you out there creating. Even if it means lugging around 6 batteries, a magnetic chest mount, and enough wipes to clean a small cafe. However, if you want to learn how to use all of that gear to capture awesome street shots, then check out this video here. Until we meet again, go forth and create.